Hello, class. It's me coming to you from the inside of my car because my house right now is incredibly noisy and it is very, very cold outside where I am. So I hope that you'll excuse the informality of this. It's really the only place I can make this work. I went down to the city library and all their private study areas were taken. So here I am in my car. Um, but I did want to leave with you a short video announcement to sort of wrap up the course and close the book on all of this. But it's been a great privilege for me to work with you all. This has been one of the most interactive classes I've ever taught. There were so many of you who took a real interest in the content, asking questions, um, carrying on discussions with me via email. So that's been a great privilege. It's been a lot of fun being a part of that. So I hope you enjoyed it too. I hope you enjoyed the course, the adaptive lessons. I hope that you enjoyed the research project. It's pretty unorthodox. I don't know that many professors do that, but I thought it was a good chance for you all to sort of be able to take ownership of the project and make it fun, make it yours. So I hope that you enjoyed that. So there's a few things that I hope that you got out of this course. Some of you who took my course last semester know that to I like for you to take away something beyond just the facts and the stories. And first thing that I hope that you got out of this was that or is a greater appreciation for history. I hope that you learned that history is a lot more interesting than just stories out of a textbook or documentaries on the History Channel, but that it's very complicated, and very nuanced in context. These things matter. History is pretty awkward because we're trying to understand something that happened in the past, and oftentimes something that happened uh, before any people who are currently alive were born. And all we have to go off of are writings or, in some cases, videos. So it's very, very complicated, very, very hard to do. And it's dangerous to assume things in history. If we want to understand something, we have to keep questioning and keep researching and keep digging. So I hope that that's something that you've gotten out of this. Another thing that I hope that you took away, and maybe you noticed, but there's sort of an underlying theme through the course, which is the dangers of herd mentality. Um, there's definitely some good things to be said about groupthink and you know um enacting progress through the masses and that sort of thing. But there's also inherent dangers in just going along with the crowd, right? And following tradition and doing things just because that's the way it's always been done or that's the way that people have been doing it. And the people that have stood out in this course, that I've tried to make stand out in this course, are the ones who pushed back against norms that they realized were inherently dangerous or inherently negative. Um, and I hope that that's a quality that we can all sort of strive for, that to not sort of just go along with things, but to always be questioning, to not just absorb something because somebody told us that, always be questioning and searching for answers, your own answers, and to be pushing back, push back against things that you think are wrong, and to try and stand out in that way. So I hope this course has encouraged you all to follow those examples of people like Rosa Parks, Martin Luther King, Harry Truman, um, and these people, these characters that we've talked about. They're not perfect at all, but they did do great things that helped to bring about change and helped to make things better for everyone else. So I hope that that's something that you've taken away from the course. Um, but yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to reading your research papers, which are due today. So don't forget about those. But yeah, I look forward to reading them. And yeah, if any of you ever want to reach out to me in the future, please don't hesitate to. I'd love to hear from you and uh, help you with your future endeavors if I can. So anyway, again, it's been a great course. Thank you all for working so hard, and I hope to hear from you again in the future. Thanks.